Happy Tuesday. Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, please click the subscribe button below. I would greatly appreciate it. So last week, I put up a video about how I was going to quit social media for a week. And I did in fact do that. I actually deleted apps off my phone, and it was definitely very liberating. I realized a lot of things about myself. I realized some tendencies that I have, and what I resort to when I'm feeling alone or lonely or whatever, right? And I think social media could make us give us that comfort that we're looking for. That's what I realized myself. And also I think it's a substitute to when we're bored, when we want to connect with people in good ways. But I definitely realized a lot of things that I wanted to talk about, and hopefully that could help you if you decided to quit it for a little bit. I don't think quitting it permanently, but I think using it in moderation. So the first thing I noticed really was I've always been a big reader, and this past week I read a lot more than I have in the past couple months, couple weeks. I realized that social media was occupying a lot of my time, and I wasn't really putting good information into my head, and some of it was bad information. Especially there's a lot of stuff going on online right now with politics and just terrible things happening in the world, and it's just not good for your mental health. It's really not. So I realized that I was reading a lot. I was definitely more productive in my job. I was more productive with getting things done when I wanted to get them done, such as working out, such as doing stuff around my house that I wanted to get done, running errands, whatever it may be. Just stuff in your life, your daily habits that you're doing every day and you're trying to get done. But I definitely realized that. Another thing I did realize too was I was definitely more present with people in person, even people over the phone, that I talk with, family members, friends, co-workers, people in my company that, that I work for. So that was definitely something I noticed as well. But overall, I'm really glad I did it. I didn't really think about it that much. It was actually very, as I said in the beginning of the video, very liberating. So I'm really happy I did it, and I would recommend giving it a try. I mean, you think about how many times you really pick up your phone per day just to, go on social media, and you're not really doing it with an intention. So I think for me now, it's more so of using it and having an intention behind it of why I'm going on it. Do I want to get news? Do I want to check a friend's post? Do I want to do this? Do I want to do that? Right? So instead of mindlessly just scrolling through it, I think all of us have been there. I'm definitely guilty of it many times, and I still do it. But I think mindlessly scrolling through social media, through Facebook, through Instagram, through Twitter, whatever, doesn't really do you, any benefit. I think going on there to learn something is very powerful. So when you're doing that, I think then you're using it as a tool. When you're using it as a tool to connect with people, to stay in touch with friends, to get updates on people's lives that you're very close to, that's when it's a good thing. When you're using it for self-gratification, when you're using it to show off to people, when you're using it to gain things from it that you think are going to help you with it, that's when it becomes a little bit scary. And I think in this day and age, we see a lot of that going on for sure. But I hope people realize that, and they realize what they get from it and how it could be a very useful tool. So that's all for today. That's a lot of the things I really noticed from quitting it for a week. I'll probably do it again at certain times, but I think now for me, checking in the morning and checking it at night, it has been very good for me. And just instead of constantly going on it throughout the day, and just have an intention when you go on social media, and have something behind that intention of something that you want to do. So that's it for today. Appreciate you guys listening. Tune back in next time.